Hello, and welcome to Lesson 2. Today we're exploring how God turned a blank canvas into our beautiful world. Imagine a stunning garden. How did it happen? Let's journey back and see God preparing earth just for us. Step 1. God spreads vibrant green grass like a soft blanket over the land. Then he adds tiny plants, leafy bushes, majestic trees swaying in the breeze. They don't just pretty up the place. Many burst with delicious foods like berries and veggies. What's your favorite God-given treat? Leave it in the comments. Building on that, God fills the seas with colorful fish gliding gracefully. Skies come alive with birds, eagles soaring, sparrows chirping melodies. On land, a parade of wonders, dogs chasing tails, curious cats prowling, strong horses thundering, plus giants like elephants and tiny animals like squirrels. Animals galore. What furry or feathered pals visit your yard? A deer? A bunny? Leave it in the comments. Aren't we blessed God crafted this lively crew for our joy? Grand finale, God creates a crown jewel, the Garden of Eden. Perfect harmony, crystal rivers, beautiful flowers, air pure and sweet. In his dream, transform the entire earth into this Eden paradise, our world blooming everywhere. But God saw that something was missing. What was it? That's a teaser for the next lesson. And I'll give you a hint. It's the first man and woman. That's the hint. Okay, so in the last lesson, we looked at the first 10 verses of Genesis. And today, we're going to continue in the first chapter of Genesis. We're going to go to Genesis chapter 1, and we're going to start where we left off at verse 11, and we're going to go down to 25, verse 25. Now you can pull up this translation that I'm using, the Message, by going to BiblesStudyTools.com, and there they have different translations of the Bible, and you can find the Message. It's simply the easiest and most modern language usage of the Bible. It's not word for word what was written in the original scriptures, but again, the point of my whole series is to get the message to you, because the Bible is hard to understand. I don't care who you are. Academics to this day study the Bible all day long, learning new things about it. So we're going to make it a little bit simpler and easier on you. And yes, I do have a bandage here. I had to have a biopsy done, but I'm okay. Everything's going to be okay. The Bible says that the power of life and death both lie in the tongue. So if I'm asked if I'm sick, I just say, I am doing well, I'm getting better every day. If you say something negative, even if you don't believe in God, it puts it out into the universe. If quantum physics is a real thing, and God's kingdom is seed, plant, harvest. So that's just the way the universe works. So I am working. I haven't knocked it out completely, but I'm working hard on just speaking positivity and thinking positive thoughts. And every time you do that, you're planting a seed. Whatever you say, you're planting a seed, and a harvest eventually will come along. Now, Hindus will call that karma. Jesus said that it was reaping what you sow. So, language and what you say is very important. But anyway, enough about me. Let's go to Genesis chapter 1 and let's look at verse 11 and see what it says. God spoke, "Earth, green up, grow all varieties of seed-bearing plants, every sort of fruit-bearing tree." And there it was. Earth produced green, seed-bearing plants, all varieties, and fruit-bearing trees of all sorts. God saw that it was good. It was evening, it was morning, day 3. God spoke, "Lights, come out, shine in heaven's sky, separate day from night, mark seasons and days and years, lights in heaven's sky to give light to earth." And there it was. God made 2 big lights, the larger to take charge of day, the smaller to be in charge of night. And he made the stars. God placed them in the heavenly sky to light up earth, and oversee day and night, to separate light and dark. God saw that it was good. It was evening, it was morning, day 4. God spoke, "Swarm, ocean, with fish and all sea life, birds fly through the sky over earth." God created the huge whales, all the swarm of life in the waters, and every kind and species of flying birds. God saw that it was good. God blessed them. "Prosper, reproduce, fill ocean, birds reproduce on earth." It was evening, it was morning, day 5. God spoke, "Earth, generate life, every sort and kind, cattle and reptiles and wild animals, all kinds." And there it was. Wild animals of every kind, cattle of all kinds, every sort of reptile and bug. God saw that it was good. All right. So there you go. There is the creation of the Garden of Eden. And if we jump over to the 2nd chapter of Genesis, this is a teaser for the next lesson. If you go to the 2nd chapter of Genesis and you look at verses 8 and 9, it says, "Then God planted a garden in Eden, in the east. He put the man he had just made in it. God made all kinds of trees grow from the ground, trees beautiful to look at and good to eat. The tree of life was in the middle of the garden, also the tree of knowledge of good and evil." So there's a little teaser for you for our next lesson. But now you know about the Garden of Eden and the creation of the animals and all the plant life, everything green. God made all that. And what we'll do in the next lesson is we will finish the 1st chapter of Genesis, which will take us from verse 26 to 31. So 5 verses. If you can stand through those 5 verses in the next lesson, then you can say you have read, or at least listened to, the entire 1st chapter of the Bible. That's saying a lot, I'm telling you. Not that many people have read an entire chapter in the Bible. You would be surprised. Bible illiteracy is very, very common these days, and that's my mission. That's my goal, is to make everyone literate on what is in the Bible and not just depending on someone standing at the pulpit telling you about God or telling you about Jesus, and the Bible is just sitting there on the podium, never opened. So we're using the Bible, and I'm not part of any religion at all. I'm just a student of the Bible. That's it. And I've read the Bible from cover to cover 13 times. And so I feel like I am capable of not just being a student of the Bible, but also being a teacher of the Bible. So I'd like for you to engage with these videos as well, and leave some comments or questions in the comments section. And of course, hit the like button, follow button, subscribe button, the notification button. However you're watching me, hit that button that makes it easy for you to catch these videos when I release them. So anyway, I'm going to end it there, keep it short, and we'll see you in the next lesson, where we will talk about what God saw that was missing from this Garden of Eden: Adam and Eve. Have a good day, everyone. God bless.